Good morning, day 11. This is Elaine of the Team Take Massive Action Challenge. And I don't know what's up with me and David Wood, but this is the second time that man's come to me in my dreams. The first time was when I talked about I farted and it smelled, and somebody said, "Who farted?" And I said, "I did." Now I have your attention. Watch the video. That was pretty funny. But today, a somber lesson. And I'll tell you what the dream is about, and then I'll tell you what I got out of it. Okay, check this out. I had a dream. I was in my old neighborhood. I was raised in the projects in Queens, New York. Not a very nice neighborhood at all. But when you say Queens, you think, kind of upper middle class. No, lower middle class. Lived in the projects. And I had a dream. I was going to buy my mom groceries, who up until 2 years ago lived in the same apartment that I grew up in. But now she lives up here with me. But anyway, I had the dream that I had groceries for my mom in front of a store. And I saw David Wood, and he waved me in to come bring my groceries in the car. And I was talking to a woman, an older woman outside the supermarket, and I was trying to rush, and I really didn't spend too much time, and she was asking me questions, and I really didn't pay her too much mind. I got in the car with David Wood, and he asked me where I was going, and I told him, and he picked up another guy, too, and he was talking to the other guy. And now that I think of it, this is like a multicultural dream. The woman outside the store was black. The guy that he picked up in the car was Puerto Rican or Spanish. And he was talking to the guy and taking him somewhere. I was like really interested in what he had to say. Well, being I hadn't been to where I used to live, all the buildings kind of looked the same. So I asked David to drop the packages off in front of a building that looked like my mom's. But when I got back in the car, I realized it wasn't my mom's. And Dave was still talking to this Spanish guy, and I was getting upset that the groceries were left on somebody else's front, and somebody was going to steal them. And I was trying to get Dave's attention, but he kept on talking to this man and talking to this man and talking to this man, and somehow I ended up on the train in Queens, but that part is kind of confusing. But what I got out of the dream, and then again, I've only been up for about 40 minutes, so I haven't really had time to process it, because it's time to go to my job. What I got out of that is that people are more important. And I was worried about losing my $103 or whatever it was that I spent on these groceries. And what I got out of that dream in this point in time is that people, the time you spend with people, is more important than the money you spend. You can always replace money that you spent, money that you lost, but you can never replace the time that you spend with people. Thank you, Dave. That's a good lesson. That's a good lesson for me. Person who runs around all the time like a frickin' nut job. And again, I'm running around to my job. I'm working the Empower Network thing, the Team Take Massive Action. What's really pushing me through this is this video challenge. It's something I read from Chris Reckett about his commitments to himself. The major thing I got out of him was have no expectations on the outcomes. Just do what you do, blog daily, invest, get all in. And I'm getting nothing but positive messages from you guys. Teaching me how to live, or reteaching me how to live. Somewhere along the line, I forgot that people are more important than money, That's what got me into this whole thing. I realized after I had 2 granddaughters, all the time I lost with my kids, now that they're 25 and 30. What a slow lesson to learn. Anyway, thank you, Layla. I love you. You're beautiful. saw that video of you, I think it was yesterday, with that new app that you shared. That was pretty cool. Chris Record, you're the best. David Wood, keep coming in my dreams to teach me some lessons. And I love you all. Day 11, guys.